главное событие сегодняшнего вечера. Трехраундовый бой в тяжелой весовой категории. Встречайте, в синий угол клетки я приглашаю бойца из Мурома, Sergey Dyakonov.
You're watching MMA Series-16 OSE&GM promotion. We're live from Moscow, Russia, and this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by Fubo Sports Network and around the world on the Clash TV app. This is Sergey Dyakonov. Dyakonov has a record of 10 wins and 2 defeats. Great record as a professional. 8 of those 10 wins have come from big KO or TKO. His other 2 wins by submission. This guy has not gone to points. He's had a knockout with a flying knee, which is fairly unheard of, I'd say, for a heavyweight. Huge man, great movement, great power.
Добро пожаловать в клетку, Sergey Dyakonov.
Our first co-main event fighter, Sergey Dyakonov. An eerie silence here as he enters the cage.
Уважаемая публика, в красный угол клетки приглашается файтер из Волгограда, Mikhail Sysoev.
His opponent making his way down for this heavyweight contest, Mikhail Sysoev. Look at him walking out there, hyped up, fired up. Enjoying every minute of his entrance here. Sysoev also has 10 wins on his record. He has 7 defeats. 8 of his 10 wins are also by big KO and TKO. His losses have come by submission or decision. And this guy you see in front of you has knocked out everybody he's fought since 2013. 2 of his submission losses have both come by leg locks, which is interesting, but I'm not sure Dyakonov is going to be looking for leg locks right now. I think, and I've been wrong a few times tonight, I don't seem to be on point, which is why I don't bet on mixed martial arts. But I do think this is going to be a stand-up war on paper fight of the night.
Mikhail Sysoev. Уважаемая публика, я представляю вам участников схватки. И первым бойца, который стоит по правую руку от меня и выйдет на поединок из синего угла. Ему 37 лет. Его официальный вес на данный момент 109 килограммов, 800 граммов при росте 185 сантиметров. Он представляет клуб «Молот». Его профессиональный рекорд – 10 побед при 2 поражениях. Он пришел с родины русских богатырей. По прозвищу «Молот» Sergey Dyakonov. И через клетку напротив. Его соперник выйдет на поединок из красного угла. Ему 32 года. Его официальный вес на данный момент 108 килограммов ровно при росте 185 сантиметров. Он представляет клуб «Род» и город Волгоград. Профессиональный рекорд. 10 побед при 7 поражениях. Mikhail Sysoev. Итак, бойцы на середину. Финальные инструкции от рефери поединка господина Александра Шанса.
Господа, это профессиональный бой, и вы знаете правила. Не нарушайте их. Активно защищайтесь на протяжении всего боя. Внимательно слушайте мои команды. Пожали руки по углам.
You're watching MMA Series 16 live from Moscow, Russia, and this is our co-main event of the evening. Dyakonov in the blue corner, Sysoev in the red. Huge heavyweights, lots of knockouts. Let's see if this is the stand-up war I think it's going to be. Both guys have 8 big KOs on their record each. Sysoev backs up Dyakonov early on. Walks forward the right hand. Got to be careful walking onto someone with bombs like Dyakonov though. Often in a fight where you have 2 big punchers, you see them clinch and work to go to the floor. But so far these two looking like they're going to at least throw down initially. Maybe once they feel the power of the other, that will change. Sysoev stepping forwards. Dyakonov waiting to counter. Big 1-2 down the middle. Low kick attempt there. Distancing well from Sysoev, who steps off. This time Dyakonov steps in with the right hand. Lefts and rights. Dyakonov changes level, tries to pick up the leg. Stepped off there by Sysoev, who tries a spinning kick. As I said, Dyakonov has a flying knee on his record. Sysoev there with a spinning back kick. Huge big guys, both 108, 109 kilos, but nimble, good movement. Both showing each other respect. Neither stepping in with the bombs yet. Again, Sysoev looking to chop the low kick in. Slow down the footwork of Dyakonov. It's called time there. I think he's gone over on his ankle. Fighters shouldn't actually call time themselves and can actually be disqualified for doing so. It actually looks like he turned over on his toes rather than his ankle. So the referee's let it carry on. Oh, and that has put him out. A very unfortunate finish, I think, to this fight if that's it over. Both these guys, such potential to have an explosive contest. And to finish on injury. I don't know whether he's twisted, broken a toe as he's turned over, but he's going to find it very difficult to continue if that's happened twice now, early on. Let's have a look how he landed. Well, he landed flat on the foot, so it must have happened just before that, I think. It's when he's pushed off the toes, and that seems to have been what did the damage, I feel. So let's, while we're waiting, have a look. Sysoev 15 shots to the head with 2 landed. Dyakonov 9 shots to the head, 4 landed. So more thrown so far from Sysoev, but more landed from Dyakonov. And I think that was a shot to the groin, accidental there. Was it the lead kick? Lifts up. Yeah, right in the middle of the legs. And anyone who's had a shot like that knows that you deserve a little bit of time to recover from that one. So let's hope this fight can get started now. Co-main event of the evening. MMA Series 16, OSE&GM Promotions. This is a heavyweight co-main event between Dyakonov and Sysoev. Inside low kick again, lifts up this time, landed clean on the inside of the leg. Nice jab. Another nice jab from Dyakonov, that's good work. And he follows behind it with a kick. Starting to warm up. Outside low kick. Sysoev's definitely not moving in and out as well since the damage to his toe. Steps forward there with some punches, but he's not bouncing that back leg or driving the right hand with the on his toes on the back leg either. Still walking forward, but very flat-footed. Dyakonov taking advantage, stepping in with a jab. 1-2 this time. I really think should take advantage. Start to try to throw more shots. Keep busy. Because I think the footwork is definitely slowed down here from Mikhail Sysoev. Again, looking to sharp jab. It was a left hook stepping in from Sysoev though. Damage there to the nose. That's from the sharp jab. Dyakonov's best weapon so far, that long straight jab. Hasn't folded with the right cross yet. To land again, the right cross lands short, body kick into the clinch, gets the takedown. That was not defended at all there. And again, I think it's the damage to the toes of Sysoev. Be interesting to see if he comes out for round number 2, because he didn't seem to be able to wrestle in the slightest there when Dyakonov decided to clinch and lift the leg up. I wonder if the doctor's going to be called in to have a look at that foot. He definitely stopped the action twice, and then I think it was the main thing stopping. There you see the doctors come in now to apply ice, an ice spray to that leg. So Dyakonov will be growing in confidence. He's well ahead on points there, as you can see from the total strikes landed. As we know, the scoring is done by effective striking first and effective grappling only if the fight spends more time on the ground. It's only if effective striking and effective grappling are even do the judges have to then look at other things like cage control. So at the moment, looking at the strike count, Dyakonov well ahead in that first round. If you're watching at home on the Clash TV app, make sure you clap for your favourite fighters, score the fights, let us know who you think's winning, who you're clapping for. This is a heavyweight co-main event, MMA Series 16. Dyakonov in the blue, Sysoev red. Dyakonov again looking to counter. Sysoev steps in again. Stepping in between, behind that high guard. More of a floating guard with the front arm. As Dyakonov looks to jab or hook on the counter with that lead arm. I think that was another accidental shot to the groin. Very disjointed this fight so far. Neither managing to get in the rhythm. Oh, it was a poke to the eye, sorry. That stopped that. I thought it was the front kick into the groin area, but it was actually the open palm. Yeah, he stepped into the eye there, you see. Apologised straight away there, Sysoev. Shouldn't have had his arm, his hand, fingers pointing towards Dyakonov. So here we go, round number 2, MMA Series 16 heavyweight co-main event. Again, nice jab there from Dyakonov. Nice shots there as he steps in. Sysoev taking these shots well, but they are coming in solid. There's a nice stiff jab again. Jab rocks his head back this time. You feel these guys, we know they've got big bombs, and at any point damage could be done if these land. Both keeping the chins well tucked in, shoulders up. Those are wild swings. Well out of distance there. Sysoev just stepped back. High kick attempt. Jab, then jab with a cross behind it from Sysoev. Again, Sysoev slower on his feet, but at least he's coming forward. He's driving forward with that foot now as he comes forward. Front kick, jab. Sysoev he just was walking forward there like he was going to let go of something, but didn't, and he closed the distance and just gave away the takedown there to Sergey Dyakonov. So Dyakonov on the floor now in the full guard of Mikhail Sysoev. Let's see if he can work the ground and pound from this position. Will he turn him around, put him on the fence? We've seen the referees tonight are very quick to stand these fighters up if they don't see action. That should encourage the fighters to start working straight away from this position. Using the left arm to pin down. Lifts up with a little hammer fist. I say a little hammer fist. No shots are little when you've got someone 109 kilos raining them down on your head. But again, Sysoev's looking to control the body. Get the underhooks there, pull him in close. Was looking for that S grip, but controls the back of the head. Up onto the feet, tripod up, and he looks for a big shot down. Didn't land clean. 1 minute left in the second round here. Two huge heavyweights in this co-main event. Again, postures up to the feet. He's going to look to get that arm clear and try to get a big shot down. Again, misses with the elbow, but these are getting closer. Gum shield drops out. Punches into the body, are bellowing in. And he's looking for a heavy strike. He's looking to drop the elbows into the head. Again, the punches into the body, bring the elbows down, bring the hands away from the head. They're palm to elbow. A nice technique for lining up the elbow, putting the weight down on the palm on the face and then dropping the elbow behind it. Again, shots chopping in. Cut now to the bridge of the nose there of Mikhail Sysoev. These ground and pound shots really do damage here. Little short elbows can cut open the eyes, cut open the nose. And there. So Dyakonov pulling away again in that round. Second round, well ahead. 35 thrown, 12 landed against 13-4. And there you see the total strikes of the fight. Sysoev nowhere near in it, as Dyakonov has just pulled away and pulled away. Sysoev has had bad luck with that foot, but it seems to have got better, and he was driving forward with it. Again, though, a little flat-footed there, and he stepped in and was taken down easily by Dyakonov. So on my card at least, Mikhail Sysoev needs a knockout.
Бойцы на середину. Финальная пятиминутка.
Dyakonov waves to the small crowd for encouragement. Nice touch of gloves there. You're watching MMA Series 16 OSE&GM promotion. This is the co-main event of the evening. Huge heavyweight contest between Dyakonov in the blue, who landed a shot there, I think, against Sysoev in the red. He looked to jump over the guard there. I think he would have been better letting him back up. He's looking to finish now on the floor. Looked to off-balance Sysoev with a punch. I don't know whether it was rocked the legs or whether it's just the fact he's not seemed to have had the footing with that injured foot. Not be able to balance at all, and Dyakonov's taken advantage, got top position. He's now in the full guard of Mikhail Sysoev. Again, looking to drive from inside this guard. He made no effort in the second round to pass the guard, so I believe we're going to see very similar now. He'll posture up to the feet, and then he's going to try to drop heavy bombs from that position. Again, you see he lands the shot, drops to his knees, and then he'll set back onto his feet and then put the power into another bomb. In the meantime, he chops in little shots to the body, shots to the head, while he looks to posture up to the feet. He's up to 1 foot. And when I say little shots again, they are not little shots when they're coming down from a man who's 109 kilograms. Looking to step past the guard maybe now into half guard. Will he pin that arm? If he does, it'll be a bad position for Sysoev. Nice switch of the hips, elbow into the body. Dyakonov now pushing on the head. Watch for him to come over with bigger bombs now. The half guard position. Great for ground and pound. Sysoev can use it if he tries to back up towards the fence. But at the moment he's just holding tight. He's trying to keep Dyakonov close to him and take any power out of these shots. Dyakonov looking to move to mount. Can he get that leg free? Can he pass to mount position? He does. This is not a good position now for Mikhail Sysoev. 109.8 kilograms of Sergey Dyakonov on top. If he can get some space there between his chest and the face of Sysoev, he will land some huge bombs. There, he looks to posture up. Again, goes back to the grapevine of the mount. See how he's grapevining the legs with his feet, using that to secure the position until he can get postured up. So good control position, difficult for Sysoev to try to escape. Sysoev holding on for dear life there, as you'd expect. Dyakonov now getting himself into position to push the head off, cross face and land those bombs. 1 minute 40 seconds left. Can Sysoev survive this? Dyakonov steps forward with one leg to rain a big right hand down. Sensibly secures position again for Sysoev, just defending now, holding on with that S-grip from underneath. So far behind on points. Is he just thinking, can I survive to the end of this fight? He's got 75 seconds left. That's a big elbow there from Dyakonov. Is he going to look for the arm triangle? The arms across. The defense of the strike put Sysoev into the arm triangle position. Is he going to look to try to finish? Or will he just see? There he goes back. Just happy to keep this secure mount position. Must know how far ahead he is on points. Steps up to one leg again. Making space. Throwing the shot and then keeping a secure position. Playing fairly safe here. Dyakonov again grapevining the legs. Trying to make that bit of space to get the power into the strikes. Sysoev from here, you can see his legs. Sysoev needs to try to get his legs on the inside. He needs to get his feet inside the feet of Dyakonov. But at the moment, I think he's too busy just not wanting to get punched. Look at the welts down the body. The left-hand side of the body is Sysoev, who's badly bruised there from these big bombs of Sergey Dyakonov. a dominant 3-round win there on my card from Sergey Dyakonov. And look at the stats there. 73 shots landed compared with 7. That has not been a very good night at the office for Mikhail Sysoev.
Пойти на середину. После 3 раундов единоборств в тяжелом весе победу одержал единогласным решением Сергей Дьяконов, город Муром.
Congratulations with this win. We anticipated this fight of heavyweights. Tell us a few words about that. It doesn't matter is it boring or not. I mean, the fight, it's always interesting to see how heavyweights go in the cage. Tell us about last 10 seconds. You had a little dialogue between you and your opponent. What were you saying? I was saying nothing. I just punched him. So, congratulations with this win.
Here
Hello,
we see the
Moscow.
replay of the co-main event this evening. Sergey Dyakonov took on Mikhail Sysoev.
I'm glad that I won today. It wasn't easy at all.
First round
It was very
stopped a little
hard.
while for injury.
I was preparing very
it was-
hard for this fight. I want to thank my team, Sergey Bobryshev, who helped me a lot, and especially to my family, my father, my wife, my son. Thank you very much.
Сергей Дьяконов.